Peggy 12.
Colonization, Victoria.
Colonization, crises, and other fun stuff.
Yes, I'm Stephen Wells, and this is Dan Lind. I like the new menu screen.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's got crocodiles and stuff on it. So, my plan is to, because the colonization race is going to start in the 70s, and Denmark has a little colony down here. What I can do is I'm going to declare war on these guys.
Do it.
Soon, anyway. And force sphere them. And that will force them into Scandinavia with me. Big angry movement will let you do reforms. And if you enact the wrong movement, like the one not backed by movement, then they're gonna get really angry, so we better pick the right one. So
yes, people are very sensitive about their movements.
So if you have several movements, then you're gonna have to piss off one of them. So so this is the one we're aiming for. It's also with a funny Swedish title, is to create Scandinavia. Here, as you can see, is a brewing crisis now. This is the crisis map mode. So we'll be keeping an eye on this. It's at 10% now, and once we get to 100, it can happen. But this will probably turn into a crisis later, so we'll be keeping an eye out for that. So here is all the ships. Here's a battleship. That's a new one. As you can see, this says it requires certain level of port to build them. So not only have to unlock the port level, you have to also build them in just that port. So if you only have one naval base that is really upgraded, you're only going to be able to build one ship at a time. Yes, they're new. There are battle plans. So I can show you them. So the way this works is like I create a new plan. So we can call this plan.
Is this like their finest hour, almost?
Yeah, that's a basically borrowed feature that we kind of Victoria-fied. If I want to say, like, my future naval invasion of Prussia here, right? I can draw that. So I'm gonna have, like, you know, arrows that go over like this.
Ooh.
So they kind of arrows like that. And
people say our games aren't exciting to look at.
I know, right? Look, we got arrows now. People who are with you in the war or allies just instantly can see this in their list, and they can toggle on and off plans. So, for example, if I wanted to draw like a cat hiding behind a giant potato, like I could do that. This, of course, is a potato.
Yeah, this stream is quickly becoming something very different.
Yes, so like this is kind of like a dog or something. So this is your plan for like taking over Russia and turning into like
an excellent dog.
I don't know, is that a poodle? I don't know.
No, that's like a standard beagle or something.
A glorious coalition that sadly does not exist because we're not playing multiplayer. It could like split up. But yeah, you could probably imagine this using actual, you know, so like you'd be drawing like, oh, I'll have half of this country here and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I think you've single-handedly added hundreds of hours of gameplay. What's going on in the world now?
A shameful day. Peace with Prussia sign. It's
shameful.
The newspapers are running the same. Very shameful.
So tell me about how the newspapers will change as depending on what kind of government you have.
Right. So Sweden is one of the generic newspaper countries. So it gets like the generic papers. A lot of the other ones have like specific papers, and it depends a little bit on what ruling ideology and stuff you have. So if you go communist, you get different papers, that kind of stuff. We can look here in the colonial map mode, and you can see I have a few places I can do this. So they were in my range, right?
Let's do it.
So the way this works, you can place. The first one costs a lot, so it's 80 points to send an expedition, and it also takes a while to do this. So it's going to be until next year here.
And you can do that in a few provinces at once.
Yeah, I can do this in several provinces. And if nobody comes here and competes with me, right, and sends their own expedition, then I can make a protectorate the instant this is done. Otherwise, when they do start competing, it's going to be a race, and I can instantly start placing more investment stuff here, and then it will be faster, kind of thing. So yeah, so you can see there's a competition. So Italy's competing with me here. So I'm going to be trying to outcompete them because they have more points than me. Crap. This is coming out on Tuesday, on the 16th, and I believe it is up for pre-order on our web store and Gamersgate as well.
And I think Victoria...